On my way to rejoin the trail, it's over there, so it just kind of loops round back to the car park that I walked through yesterday. That's where I camped, over there on the left of that gate. Got a really good night's sleep, to be honest. Slept really well, it was nice and warm, and in the morning I wasn't woken up by anyone, I was woken up by my alarm, because I didn't want to sleep in. Last night there was a flashing light up on that hill, and it was a white light and it was flashing sort of rapidly, and then was more of a pattern, and then rapid, and then I don't know, it was weird, and then it looked like someone was waving it about, so I thought, I wonder if that's an SOS, like if someone is in trouble or something, because it was dark. This is when the sun had gone down, it was pitch black while the moon was out, it was moonlit, and the stars. It didn't look like a fire, it was a white light, it was flashing, it wasn't flickering. And yeah, so I made that call. I used what 3 words to give an estimate of the location, which is incredible. Honestly, that app is amazing. Anyone who does things like this, who goes hiking, camping, whatever, needs that app. You know, to let your loved ones know, like, you know, your location in case anything happens. I suppose it prevents people going missing or like getting lost and, I don't know, dying in the elements if people don't know your last known location. So it's a really safe way to go about. Highly recommend it. So I gave them the estimated location because, like I said, that didn't have a name, not on my map anyway. I had 2 maps and it didn't have a name, it was just a hill. So I said it was on the east side of, and I'd give the name of the town that it's near. I said, like, you know, how far it was from Latrig and whatever that name was of that mountain. And I'm just in the field looking at it, it's on the east side. So they said if they get a call from that location, they'll have a, you know, an estimate whereabouts of where it is if anyone's in trouble. So that put my mind at ease. I wouldn't have been able to sleep if I did nothing about it. Better to be safe and all, so that was interesting. Last night was quite a nice night. Moon was out, the moonlight was shining through my tent, which was really lovely. Really lovely. Just want to say I am so glad I'm not hiking up there. That looks so steep. There's people about to cycle up there. That's crazy. Instead, it's along these hills, which I much prefer. Morning. Where have you guys walked from today? With Settle.
Where did we settle? Sorry? Latrig? Yeah. Latrig, then up over Skiddaw Little Man.
Oh wow.
Lonscale. Was that up there just before?
Oh my god.
Just come back down.
How long has it taken you?
We set off quite early this morning because we wanted the sunrise, that's what we come out for. Sunrise on
wow.
Latrig.
Set off about 5:30.
Oh my god.
Sat on Latrig for quite a bit, didn't we? And we liked to take lots of breaks.
Yeah, that's same. I love seeing old ruins of buildings. You can see one over there, one down there, loads down there, and it's just great to think that people lived out here, even if they were just places to like shelter animals. I mean, because some places would be like, I don't know, huts for animals, or like huts for like a shepherd, like a shepherd's hut. It's just incredible. Like, imagine whenever they were built centuries ago, living out here, the landscape's just not changed at all, other than the paths. But it looks like this, and it's absolutely amazing to think about. Yeah, so I came across a mother and a daughter not long ago, about half a mile ago, and I just asked them where they've walked from today, and they said they've walked, well, I'm assuming they live local, up Lonscale Fell, all the way around Skiddaw and everything, and back here, and I was like, wow, oh my god, what time did you set out? And they said about 5 in the morning, that they wanted to get the sunrise. I just think that's incredible. Oh my gosh, the willpower to get up that early. I mean, I've done it before, but wow, that must be incredible, watching the sunrise from one of these mountains. I mean, I saw the sunrise from a tent, and that was incredible, so I can't even imagine. This is Skiddaw House Youth Hostel. It's the highest one in Britain, apparently. Very believable. Very high up at the minute. I'm about to head down there now. It's a real shame that it's not open. I mean, understandable. It's early mid 2021. COVID's kind of just still being, you know, like the restrictions are just being lifted. I think it'll reopen at some point this year, but it would have been so nice to just go in, use the showers, have a tea or a coffee and a cake. I can't think about that. It'll make me really want tea, coffee and cake. 3 things I do not have. I'm heading to Lingy Hut at the minute. I think it's a few hours walk. I might get there more early than I usually get to somewhere, but that's alright. It gives me a chance to look around the signal. I just want to let people know that's where I'm staying tonight, because I doubt I'd get any up there, which is fine as long as people know where I'm staying. It's getting really windy, so I'm really looking forward to that. Staying in a little shed. I just hope I don't get there too soon, because I don't want to spend the rest of my day just kind of waiting for myself to get tired to fall asleep. I mean, I can write. I could cook my food. That's about it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Another one of these stone structures. I don't really know what to call them. I wonder who or what lived in there. See the doorway down there. What a cool life. It's so remote. It's such a remote place. What a cool place to live back then, when, you know, all you had to do was like forage or hunt. Like, you could just be wherever you wanted to be. Another one of these. Honestly, like, I just wonder what they were. Like, they might just be for cattle. It might just be like what they built to keep sheep in, or something, or cows, I don't know. Now that probably would have been a shepherd's hut, 'cause you've got a little pen attached to it there. It's got little like beams for a roof, and that looks a really cute place. I always think it'd be really nice to like do one up, just kind of like, you know, put a roof on it, mend the wall a bit, put a door on it, floor, furniture. Little tiny house out in the wilderness. I wonder who owns it. Looks like there's been tyre tracks down there. Car must be able to come up here from, I think, Mosedale is the next like kind of like little place. There's a little one over there as well. A little hut or something. Structure. I always like to fantasize about that. What it would be like if, like, you know, just kind of refurbish it a little bit. Not take its character away or anything. Keep the walls, make them a bit stronger. Repair them if they need it. Maybe put some glass in the windows. I'd love to do something like that. If anyone who owns one of these is willing to let me do that, and then I can stay in it. I would love that. See that little thing up there is Lingy Hut. That's what I'm assuming. What I'm going to do, because it's 1 o'clock, and I'm thinking it's going to take me an hour or 2 at the most to get there. And I came across someone, they said, well, two people, I asked two people. One person said Mosedale, the town, is half a mile down here. Another person said 2 miles, so I suppose we'll see. I'm thinking of going down there, getting signal, because there's no guarantee there will be some up there, but there will be some down there in the town or village. Letting people know where I'm staying. If there's a cafe or pub open, I'll get things charged up. I'm going to see if there's anything open for food down there, and then I'm going to come back up here. I've got 7 hours till sunset, so 7 hours to kill, get some more walking in, and then climb up there, because there's a path that goes up there and it'll go all the way around. It'll probably take me a couple hours to get there, so let me think. If I get here in the spot for the latest 6, ideally 5 or earlier, then I'll make it in time. It'll still be light. Depends how long it takes me to walk down there. I'll see how it goes. I'll see when I get signal, see how far things are, and make my mind up when I get it. That's what I'm gonna do. So what's happened is that I found signal, so I thought it'd be worth googling Mosedale, the village that I'm heading to. Mosedale pubs or cafes, and on Google Maps all showed they were closed but one. But it wasn't a pub or a cafe, but it still came up in the search. It was a B&B. And I was like, oh, I wonder if they do food, because I'm so hungry. And like I said, the only thing I have on me is stuff I have to cook. So I'd still head in there, you know, to get something to eat. So I called, and a really nice woman answered, and I said, hi, I'm just walking towards Mosedale, and you know, Googled and stuff, and yours came up as being open. I know you're a B&B, but I'm wondering if you serve food to walk-ins. And she said she has an honesty food box for her B&B guests, but I'm free to use it. And also she could make up some cheese sandwiches for me. And I was like, oh, that would be amazing. Oh, yeah, I'm craving those so much. You've no idea. So I told her like, oh, thank you, that would be amazing. Yeah, I'll be there soon. I'm about half a mile away now. So yeah, I suppose I'll just check back in when I'm there. I'll be there soon. This is really lovely. Got fruit, sandwiches, bars, crisp drinks. Wow, yeah. That sounds amazing. Oh, thank you. That sounds really nice. Okay, see ya. Bye. That was a really genuinely lovely place. Mosedale, it's really cute. It's a hamlet apparently, smaller than a village. It's just, you know, a few houses and stuff. Some up there, some nice cottages and farms down there where I was. At that B&B, it's a Mosedale End Farm B&B, so it's a working farm. You can hear the cows moving and sheep and lambs. Yeah, the honesty box, I spent about £4.80. That was 2 cheese sandwiches, a packet of thyme and rosemary crisp, which were incredible, homemade, like a really big oat flapjack thing with like chocolate on top and some like nuts and stuff. I've still got half of that left. I couldn't finish everything. That's the only thing I left, and a can of fresh lemonade. Just ready. I'm sure the energy will kick in. It's starting to already. I've just got to walk another hour up here It's 4:30 now. Yeah, it's 4:30 now. So I should get back to the trail at about 5:30. And then I'm not sure how long it'll take me to get to Lingy Hut. It looked like a steep climb. I have no idea. Between an hour and 2, I'd say. So I'm back on the path, on the trail, and it only took me about 45 minutes. Weirdly, it was shorter coming back up than it was going down. But yeah, I'm out of breath because I've just gone to get some water and just scrambled back up the steep riverbank. And now I've got to climb up there where Lingy Hut is. Exciting. The path looks alright until about, I don't know, where the hill starts. It's going to be difficult in this heat because holy moly, it has gotten hot. Like, it was quite cool earlier. It wasn't overcast, it was still clear, but like really thin clouds, and it was quite cool. It was really nice when walking, but now there's no clouds, a few tiny little ones, but like not covering the sun. Mostly clear. Oh my god. And it is really hot. I think at this point, as hot as it is right now, it is hotter than yesterday and the day before, and they were just full days of clear like this days. So this heat's just kind of come out of nowhere. It's really difficult. It's really hot. It's only April. The area I'm walking through now, the Carrick Fells, and apparently back in the 1800s to late 1900s there was an active mine through these. You can see, if you can see because there's somewhere over there somewhere, there's you can see the entrance to one of the mines. There were 5 mineral veins running through these hills that mined all sorts of things, really. I read a few. So yeah, it's really interesting, the history of this place, and that there are mines underground. That's pretty scary, to be honest. I know they won't, but I'm worried about like them collapsing now. They've been here for like a couple hundred years, so should be fine. Don't know if you can see that over there. Example of the old mine. This is some pretty tough walking with a big bag on my back and the sun and the steep climb, and the path sort of disappeared. You can see it there, but it's just kind of grass tread marks I'm trying to follow. So this is going to be fun. I'm so high up. Kind of nearly there. I think it's just over that there. That was just crazy uphill walking. Oh my god. Just up there. I can do this. Okay, that's the top. That's got to be the top. I'm so close. It's only 6:15, so I've been walking up here for about 55 minutes. Wow. Okay, now that's the top, because there's the hut. Oh my god, it's so good to see it. I can only see it at the bottom and then it disappears because you're closer to the hill, but first view of it as I've been climbing, oh my goodness me. Nearly there. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good to be in here. Can't even see out there. Oh, thank God. Oh, graffiti people have written. That's a shame. If, to be honest, if that sign wasn't there, I'd do a nice little drawing on the wall. I think it gives it character. Yeah, I think it definitely gives it character, but fair enough, I won't do that.